The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. Wow, 2025 is off to an incredible start, you guys. This was sent out by Brad Garlinghouse the day following his meal with President Trump and Stuart L. Durradi. Last night's dinner with Stuart L. Durradi and the genuine Donald Trump was fantastic. The year 2025 is off to a great start, and it looks like it will be the most bullish year for cryptocurrencies ever. I wanted to talk about this today, because 2025 is shaping up to be the best year for cryptocurrency so far. To set the stage, I'd want to provide a quick explanation of the idea and design behind $10,000 per XRP, and what it all entails. Is that even possible for it to reach? Let this sink in. We'll revisit the initial idea and video, revisiting some of the topics we discussed back in the day. We will examine this gauge to determine whether it is feasible, and if so, when. That is the other aspect, isn't it? When, if ever, will XRP be worth $10,000 if this is genuine? As a result, Michael Branch mentioned this piece. Speculation and guesswork have long been staples of the financial markets. One such topic that never seems to go away is the prospect of XRP reaching $10,000, which brings us to our current topic: the potential price of XRP, the cryptocurrency closely associated with Ripple. Therefore, the article jumps right into it. A primary goal in developing XRP was to facilitate the use of CBDCs, or digital currencies issued by central banks. This is just one more use case that increases XRP's value. I mean, it wasn't initially intended for that specific purpose. In order to provide fast and efficient settlements, a bridge currency is needed, and CBDCs are gaining importance as the globe transitions to digital financial institutions. I think we have it now. Boys, get into XRP right now. Additionally, it is imperative that we bear in mind. Keep in mind that XRP won't be the sole token capable of servicing all this capital. But it's almost ready. One of the primary ones, if not the primary one, is where it is positioned. Therefore, let's not presume that XRP will be the medium of exchange for all funds. Nevertheless, take into account the constraints of supply and pretend a big amount will be. Following this, the topic of supply is addressed. At the present time, there are around 100 billion XRP tokens in circulation. It could appear to be quite a bit. Remember that our goal here is to facilitate CBDC-related international transactions. That is an incredibly ambitious target, but it doesn't mean Ripple can't do it, and $10,000 is well within the realm of possibility. The original tweet from Lord XRP was about how price of $10 XRP wouldn't be enough to support the volume of transactions, but at $10,000 or more, XRP could provide the liquidity required for such a large, interconnected digital financial system. I know there are a lot of skeptics who say it can't even go to $10,000. Therefore, you people aren't completely incorrect. Several prominent figures on social media and YouTube have recently spoken out about this. Modern Investor, one of my favorite OGSs, did touch on this briefly in his video. Plus, he has a healthy dose of skepticism. According to him, several high-ranking executives at Bitcoin firms have ceased, offering price forecasts. Furthermore, he seems to be thinking that, since someone from Ripple is offering this price estimate, that it would be completely absurd. Thank you, but I'm still unaware. No one from Ripple has come out and said that $10,000 XRP is in the cards yet. According to Ripple, that is their official forecast. To the best of my knowledge, no one is stating that. I must say, though, that it does remind me of the original video, an article by Mark Phillips. Since I mapped this out in 2019, I thought it would be helpful to review it with you all before diving into the revisions. When XRP was first proposed in 2019, its intended use was to replace existing retail and institutional financial systems globally. Since then, a lot has changed, and the question is whether or not this is still a feasible idea. If this is true, how can we be sure? This becomes clear when one looks at the structure of XRP. A hint is offered by a quote by Arthur Broto, co-founder of Ripple Labs, which is somewhat famous. He stated in 2017 that 7.5 billion people would need XRP, so it needs to be scalable. By the way, I just made a video about that a couple of days ago. According to the quote, Arthur Broto has indirectly said that XRP can help with global transactions. Therefore, Philip says he'll return to that quote later. His current goal is to investigate XRP's key characteristics, its liquidity and availability, to back up his assertion that it was intended to have a $10,000 value per XRP. We know that XRP's principal use case is to facilitate cross-border payments that are quicker, cheaper, and more dependable than current systems like SWIFT. Based on Ripple's own findings, we can deduce that blog according to Shannon Leonard, XRP is unique among digital assets since it serves as a steady, instantaneous source of liquidity for international money transfers, making it ideal for use by banks and other payment processors. The ability to buy or sell an asset or security swiftly on the market without influencing its price is what Investopedia means when they talk about liquidity. Now, I realize that'll sound paradoxical kind of as we go through this, but I'll try to explain to the best of my ability. What we witness in today's market is price volatility, as a relatively small number of investors purchase and sell XRP on exchanges. So that's what we're seeing today, right? We don't necessarily have the liquidity that we need at this moment and then. So that's why you're seeing, even with minor transactions, we're starting to see price climb and decrease quite rapidly. And that's kind of been the tale of the entire crypto industry to date. There just isn't the liquidity. I'm simply going to stop it there, folks. At that time, there wasn't the liquidity. But enter 2023, and Ripple has, in fact, worked very, very hard to increase liquidity for XRP. So we know more liquidity is, part of their strategy, part of their game plan. They have achieved their goal. Partnerships with exchanges have been formed. There are new products on the market. And as of 2023, Ripple offers a wider variety of ways to transfer XRP. The more XRP's price goes up, the more liquid it becomes, but I'll get to that in a bit. Liquidity increases as prices rise. Because Ripple Labs went into lockdown mode. I understand. After that, it moves on to the escrow, detailing how the unsold 55% of the total has been disciplined and released over time. Rest assured, the purpose of the escrow is not to defraud us of our millions of dollars. To reduce the risk of buying and selling, an escrow service is used. Prices are going to go up when this device scales to its maximum capacity. Still, we shouldn't expect to see wildly fluctuating prices. Price increases are inevitable in a market with sufficient liquidity, and escrow is there to help smooth things out. Oh, and Ripple is explaining that they're using an escrow service to make things easier for everyone involved. Thus, XRP prices over the past 6 months have fluctuated between 25 cents and 60 cents, a 120% range on each side of the median. Due to XRP's lightning-fast 1 to 5 second settlement periods, this enormous fluctuation poses no threat to institutional use. However, the fact that the price change was caused by modest investments made by individuals is the root of the problem. Yet another issue was the absence of cash on hand. Compared to today's XRP pool, Swift's liquidity needs a massive increase to handle the $5 trillion in daily transactions. The price would have to be around $111 if there were 45 billion XRP available. Your time spent viewing my video is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.